Hello, everyone. It's Joanna. Thank you for subscribing, checking out my channel. I see my subscribers have increased, and I'm so grateful of that. Thank you all so very much. Um, if you are new to my page, I want to welcome you. I'm sorry, I always say page. If you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you and thank you for stopping by. So, of course, I always have a topic of discussion. Today, I just want to kind of freestyle on whatever comes to mind. Y'all put it on my heart to make a video today. So, I would say one thing that was on my mind earlier today. I was just thinking, and well, first of all, you guys know that I've been on this recovery journey after reading the book Women Who Love Too Much. So right now I'm just kind of focusing, well, I'm not kind of, I am focusing on me, my kid, and and just identifying who I am, allowing this process to heal me from some past situations that I have been in, and just loving on me in this season. So earlier I was just thinking, and I was like, I don't have many friends. I can probably count on maybe two fingers. Like two fingers of how many friends I can talk to. And they can, they just, we can kind of relate to one another. If it's something I'm going through, I can call and talk to them about it. But it's sometimes you just have moments where you just feel like you can't talk to anyone, or you don't want to bother anyone with it. So in this season, I'm like developing my relationship with even more. And it's just so amazing to be able to talk to him, and share some things that's on my heart that I don't want to share with anyone else. One thing I was thinking about is like the people that I've had in my life, as far as like past relationships and friends. It is, I was like, I realized that, and it's no shade to anyone, but I'm being real or transparent, rather. My page is transparent. Nobody I can really like look up to, or like my past relationships have been people that were not on the same journey as me. And I felt like, I was feeding so much into them, and they had like so much weight on them. And it's like, it became a burden, and some of those burdens I was still carrying. As I'm going through this journey, it's like, honestly, it feels like I know it's layers that are coming off from like past situations, but it like in the physical form, it's like layers are falling off, burdens are being removed, and I'm discovering more about me. But as I mentioned in my previous video, every day is not easy. I still have thoughts of you know past situations that I've been in, like missing that companionship. But just trust and believe me that those thoughts, they will be like, I would think about it like most of the day, and I'll have to pray to try to get that off my mind, or listen to like some inspirational videos and just things of that nature to motivate myself to redirect my thoughts. Now it has become like minimized. And so yeah, I'm like on a 6 month, I guess you can say, like a little sabbatical from dating or even having any interaction with men of the opposite sex. Well, someone of the opposite sex, that, because, not saying I don't have male friends, don't get me wrong, but I just been minimizing my interaction with men, because I don't even want any room for the enemy. I don't want to leave any room for the enemy to kind of come in and distract me. Okay. And I was like, the other day I was just like talking to Yah and praying to him. And through this 6-month journey, and I'm sure it's going to continue, it's just not a 6-month journey, but I'm saying as far as like staying away from, well, not dating, it's allowing me to reshape and remove all the internal damage that I have been holding on to. Because I don't want to be with nobody that have issues or that are dealing with certain things. And I'm sure nobody else want to, be with somebody that's dealing with issues and certain things. And I realize as women, we settle because I can't speak for anyone else, but I have settled because it was like I felt as if I may not be able to get anything better, or I didn't want to be lonely for the rest of my life. Let me tell y'all a secret. This journey I am on, if y'all was to tell me this is where he want me to be for the rest of my life, I could totally deal with this. I really can, because I'm like enjoying me. I really am. And like, it's so crazy because the devil try to use certain things that they know we would well, I know he would come against me with certain things that I will resort to take me away from like the pain, or to make me not think about being lonely and things of that nature. I'm telling you, y'all, I used to drink a bottle of wine, not a small bottle, but like a big bottle of wine, like every day. Like, then it went to maybe 3 times a week. And then sometimes it'll pick back up, just because I'll be like thinking about things or like stressed out and things of that nature. It was actually suppressing the issues that I needed to deal with. So I've been dealing with them things head on. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm dealing with this, or I'm thinking about this. Or even like, even though I lost weight, there's still some things that I'm working on, with losing more weight. And, like some insecurities that I had. But just like looking at myself every day, looking at like how I'm growing mentally, spiritually, and physically. I looked at myself, like a picture of myself the other day that I took a selfie, and I'm like, man, my face is changing. Like, I can see myself maturing in age. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's wonderful, because I know some people that have not made it to see 35. So, and just seeing like, I'm changing in the spiritual realm, but I'm also changing in the physical. Like, just looking at the maturity of myself, like how I've grown. And this is a lifetime journey. This is not a temporary 6-month thing. I decided like not to date for 6 months. But, and if y'all say longer, then I'll be obedient to that. But being obedient is just a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. It's overrated thinking that you have to have these certain things in your life to make you happy. The main person that makes me happy, of course, is Yah. And then also the relationship that I've developed, the bond that I've developed with my child. Is phenomenal. We've been spending so much time together, and I remember her telling me like a couple months ago, or maybe before school started. Summer break started. She told me, Mommy, you work too much. You don't spend time with me. Because it's like I will work, And then I'll come home and I'm like, I'm tired. I'll give me some wine. I need my me time. This is my time. And not thinking about her. Like she's been at school all day, then latchkey, or like, she's at the summer, the place she went to for the summer all day with her friends. And then majority of the time, like when I'm getting home, like I said, I'm like trying to have my me time, cooking dinner, trying to get ready for the following day to start it all over again. And I'm like, dang, I'm really not spending no time with my kid. So over this summer, like I really have been spending time with her, and I just thank yeah for my Joy, because literally her name is Joy, but literally she is my joy. And I thank Yah for that, And also, school has started back, and it has been, sometimes life could be stressful, or you could be stressing and don't even know it. Because I was thinking like, man, I've been so tired and fatigued like over the last month. But my routine, I had to identify today that my routine has changed. So my work has picked up at my job, which is fine. I don't mind it. And then I'm coming home and I'm making sure that I'm spending time with her, which is perfectly fine. But I'm busy at work. I come home, I'm busy, and I thank Yah for allowing me to be that, for giving me that strength and not even noticing it. But today I had to pause and just realize, like, you need to get some rest. You need to relax. Because my body, I felt like the stress on my body, like one side of my body was just feeling like I had like heart palpitations. And then the first thing I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my goodness, my blood pressure is high. And it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't high at all, really, pretty much. And it wasn't related to my blood pressure. And I'm like, I'm having anxiety a little bit, and like my body was just feeling weird and strange, and I'm just like tired. I'm drinking a couple cups of coffee at work, and I went to the doctor just to get checked out, and he, started to ask me questions and things of that nature, and he like, you're stressed. And I'm like, really? Well, maybe I am. So with that being said, I want you to also know that, we can have so many things going on in life. We can be enjoying life, but we also have to make time to get rest. Because let me tell you something, if you don't get your rest, your body will shut down and force you to get it together. But so, and women, I believe that I have a ministry, I have a calling on my life for women that have been in situations that cause them to have internal wounds and scars, and have dealt with insecurities and self-esteem issues. I just want to tell you, if you are dealing with that thing now, you are not alone. Trust me, don't think that you are the only person that is going through it or have even been through it. Or that there's no one else that have been through it. Trust me. I can tell you a couple stories. But I just want you to know that you are beautiful, no matter what you have been through in your past, what journeys you have been through that may have tried to discourage you. If you believe in God, who is Yah, if you believe in Yah, trust and believe me, the enemy is going to always try to attack you to defame who you are and to make you think less of who you are, to distract you from your overall journey in life and the purpose that you have. You were created in Yah's image, which is phenomenal. You don't have any competition. Like, there's no other you. You were strategically created to be you. It's not one other person that could ever compete with you or could ever be you. And guess what? You only have one life, one shot at being the best you that you can be. You were strategically designed to be the best you that you can be. So endure it. I'm telling you, it's going to blow you away. And nevertheless, I'm encouraging you as I'm encouraging myself. And I want you all to take a moment and like, share, subscribe this video. Well, subscribe to my channel and like and share this video. If you have any comments, feel free to leave comments. It's a friendly page, so I hope that you are respectful and leave respectful comments. As my baby reminded me yesterday, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. But I love you all, and I appreciate you all. If you have any questions for me, or if you want to ask those questions in private, you can always hit me up on Facebook. I'm Joanna Moore. I have a profile picture, so I'm sure you'll be able to identify who I am. But it's just a little something that I wanted to get on here and share. Yeah, and I kind of just flipped a little bit, but I want to go back. There's sometimes in your life where you have to make decisions on the people that are in your life. Do you want to hang around someone that's going to pull you down with their baggage, with their extra weight? Or do you want someone that's going to pull you up, that's going to walk this journey with you, that's parallel to who you are, and you all are moving in the same direction? You're pulling in the same direction. You're on the same side of the tug of war rope. You're pulling together. You're working together. You're moving forward together. Or do you want to continue to be with a person that is not parallel to you, that is pulling you towards the direction that they're in? You want people that's pulling you to a higher direction, or that, like I said, that's parallel with you and you both are moving into a higher direction. And just pray for y'all to bring some people in your life that's going to be influential and that will encourage you, because I'm telling you, that's what I am doing as well. And I'm grateful for some of the people that I have in my life. And that's all. Like, once again, I love you guys. You stay encouraged. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon.